this. I'm surprised you didn't put Primeval Whirl on there, but...
No. No.
Dino Land USA is the best.
The best!
Yeah.
No. Worst. Okay, so we're doing Animal Kingdom in the morning and like most of the day, and then we're moving to Epcot that night to do Kevin's birthday dinner and, you know, stroll around World Showcase and taking the sights and the sounds and some snacks.
It's Food and Wine, so it's like the first weekend,
Opening
right?
weekend, yeah.
So, yeah, that's one of the things we haven't done before, neither of us, and so, yeah, we'll be super excited to just try out all the different foods and the wines. But before we get to that section of the park, obviously, we need to go through Future World, and there's a few things there we haven't done. Soarin', you did when it was Soarin' over California.
Right.
What did you think of it?
Okay, so I like the ride, but I'm really scared of heights. And literally the first time I ever went on Soarin', we got stuck, and they had to get us down on a ladder.
That sounds fun.
It was
Ladders
really
are cool.
scary.
I'm a ladder guy.
So then I went on it like one more time at like the last day of my college program because I was like, everyone loves Soarin', I guess I'll give it another try. And it was really nice, but I was like this whole time like freaking out.
I see. The thing is, I don't know anything about Soarin'. The
So,
way it's explained, don't tell me, because
okay.
I want to be surprised. I know you're supposed to feel like you're flying. That's all I know. So I'm kind of interested to see how it works and just all that stuff. I've heard really good things about the new version, Soarin'
around the world. Yeah.
Instead of Soarin' over California. So yeah,
Which I haven't done that version either, so it'll be a new experience for both of us. So last time I rode Soarin' was in 2010, and I feel like I am a little bit better about heights, and so I'm just gonna like look straight ahead, like not acknowledge that
I don't know,
we're
yeah.
off the ground at all.
Marina's not a fan of heights, which is a sore subject because I want to do fun things that we're up in the air, and she generally
Understands gravity.
Generally.
No.
Is cool. I mean, like, she'll ride some higher roller coasters with me, thank God, but some things I'm like, come on, let's do this. No, I'm gonna die. It's like, well, no one's died yet.
It will be me.
that I know of. Yeah,
I will
right.
be the one.
I mean, if you think about, how many people ride it a day, it's pretty low chance of yeah. But
anyway.
Okay.
So Soarin' is high on the list.
Yeah, Soarin'.
And we have a fast pass
for that. We have Fast Pass for that, which is exciting. So we'll get to do that. And the land pavilion is like freaking gorgeous. So
yeah.
Spaceship Earth. So I don't know if anyone knows this, but Siemens, the sponsor for Spaceship Earth and for Illuminations, is leaving the sponsorship. So rumors are that there's going to be some changes to Spaceship Earth. I don't know, minor, major, who knows. But I love Spaceship Earth. I think it's a really cool ride. It's a classic. So it'd be cool. We rode it last time. So even though we have rode it before, it's like a must do for us to do it again.
In case they change
In case
anything,
it gets changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've already done it, but we want to do it again. So.
Okay. Also in Future World, the Seas.
I am a Disney World history interested person. I don't know. Not a buff, but I really
knows a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really my favorite thing is like vintage Epcot, as you can probably tell by the shirt, and I got really into learning the history of all the different pavilions, and when I was reading and watching videos about the Living Seas, the original pavilion, and all the cool stuff about it, I was like, you know what, I want to go and see what it looks like now. Of course, it's a lot different. It's probably not going to be anywhere near, but it'll be still cool to just be able to see it, because it's still kind of close to I think the Living Seas came later. It wasn't an opening day attraction, but it's like OG Epcot still, sort of, in a way.
And I feel like, at least from memory, that the Nemo stuff is more like of an overlay feel. It's not like the entire thing is like Finding Nemo. Although we're watching some video about like Future World, and they were saying that the Seas might get a new kind of reboot to be
more scientific, which is cool because that's how the original
like the
Living
Marine
Seas
Institute
was.
from Finding Dory.
Okay, so I haven't seen that yet, so I don't know what that means. But
Spoiler.
The original Living with the Sea. No, sorry.
Living with the Sea.
The original Living Seas attraction included a underwater base they called Sea Base Alpha, and it was really neat because you would go in these like fake elevators that take you down Sea Base Alpha, and you feel like you're under the water, and it's really like scientific, which I like. Not a huge. I mean, I like Finding Nemo. I thought it was a good movie, but I'm more of a teach the kids while having fun, rather than just give them a bunch of cartoons that they already see all the time. But I digress. It should be fun. I'm excited.
It'll be fun. Okay, also in Future World.
All right, I'm not gonna get on a rant here because I can just do that all day. But we want to do Journey into the Imagination. If you never knew what it was before the refurb, I think the late 90s that came through, you need to just like go right now, look on YouTube, watch the original Journey into Imagination video right through. It's amazing. And so yeah, I'm a little bummed that it's not that anymore, but that's it's still, the building's the same.
Yeah.
The ride is similar. Still got Figment, which is cool. So I'm excited to ride that because again, it's close to an opening day attraction and it's close to vintage Future World, and I imagine that's going to change soon too.
Yeah.
So.
And like I don't really like that ride very much, and I feel like a lot of people don't, and the people that do really hold on to the idea of what it was originally, and that's why they love Figment, and that's why for Food and Wine they bring back Figment as like this mascot every year, because like it's just a Disney history buff sort of like soft spot. But the ride is not good. But we're gonna go on it. It's still gonna be fun. And
well,
we can just imagination.
Nice. Yeah. I see what you did there. The song, the Journey to Imagination song, I love.
So good.
So I'm excited. I found out recently that it's still in the ride, so that's good. Because I love that song. I do want to know, like, they brought Figment back, but where's Dreamfinder? Because I feel like you can't have Figment without Dreamfinder. It's like, peanut butter without jelly. What are you doing? All right.
Yeah, Epcot.
Maybe the other way around. It's like jelly without peanut butter. I mean, you just have jelly. You can't.
Jelly and toast.
Jelly by itself is gross. It's too sweet. Anyway.
Okay, so that's it for Future World. Because, I had thought for our next trip that we'd go do Ellen's Energy.
Yeah.
Because I've never done that. Another one of those things that people said was horrible, so I never went on it, and then now it's gone forever.
Yep. Unfortunately, that's one of the original Epcot Future World attractions that's been modified a little bit, but the diorama was still there from the original attraction. And I was really bummed to hear that they were going to close it and I wasn't going to be able to ride it. So YouTube is my saving grace here. Because I would, there's...
Ride vicariously.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I just got to give it to the people that go and do these, ride-along videos. They are the reason that I love a lot of things I love in Epcot right now. So, we'll move on to World Showcase. Last time we went, we did Drink Around the World. We started in Canada, and I don't even remember where we stopped.
I think we made it to Japan.
I think we got to Japan. I do was Japan... We got to Germany, and it was dark by then, but I thought Japan was during the day. So we definitely got to Germany.
I don't even know.
We were drunk. We were quite drunk.
And the thing is that we were like, we're taking it slow. We're going to try all these drinks. And, like, they're not real intense, and so you don't know until suddenly you're like I remember being like mid-Japan and being like, this is not good. Like, what? And then it was holidays around the world, and so America had like a Thanksgiving Day sort of meal or whatever at this like little building thing.
Yeah.
So I scarfed that down and saved my life. It was really good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So we're not going to do that again this time. Like, it is Food and Wine. We're going to try different beers.
Yeah, we're going to do it a little differently this time. I think last time we each tried to get a drink in each country. Not only is that expensive, but you also get drunk really quickly. But we didn't get to finish the whole World Showcase. I think we had a dinner after that. I don't think we may have also been in line, but we were ready to go, I think, at that point, too. So, as far as the countries we haven't really done anything with, I mean,
the other half.
So we're gonna try to go the other way, clockwise, I guess. Of course, food and wine. So there's gonna be even more countries that normally in Epcot, with little kiosks and stuff. So that'd be fun. I'm excited to do food and wine.
Yeah, we've never done that before, so.
So it'll be fun to look out for us getting videos and pictures of everything on Instagram.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, other things we haven't done other than just general countries. Any of the rides really in World Showcase?
Yeah, we did the Grand Fiesta tour.
Yeah.
Which we love, and we also have a dinner reservation for your birthday.
Yeah.
At San Angel Inn.
Mm-hmm.
Which we heard is like the food is not very good. And that's like hearsay. But we're also from Texas, and so maybe we'll be like extra judgmental of Mexican food. But we're gonna go. We made a reservation because it's supposed to be stunning. You get to see the boat pass by. Hopefully we can get a table like right by the water.
Right. It looks amazing. And when we went there last time, I was like, oh my god, this place is amazing. I want to eat here. When I was thinking about what do I want to do for my birthday for a dinner, that was at the top of the list just because of the ambiance and the cool, just awesomeness about it. I figure, we probably will eat maybe just an appetizer or something because we are going to be, doing food and wine all day. I don't imagine we'll be super hungry. So I'm not really worried about the food so much there. And really it's not that hard to screw up a taco, or chips and queso or whatever it is. I don't even have that there because it's supposed to be more like interior Mexico, which I don't really eat very much, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm excited to do that for my birthday.
So other rides, sorry, I went off.
That's okay.
It was because the boat and the transition there.
That's fine.
So Frozen, we haven't done that.
The Frozen Ever After, right?
Yeah. And Kevin just recently saw Frozen. It was before our trip, right?
Yeah, I saw it before the trip, but when we went, I didn't understand the context behind that ride. I just thought it was some kid's ride. And it kind of is, but it's got good reviews. People like it. It's a new style of animatronics with the projection on the faces. That sounds cool. I imagine it's still gonna be crazy busy, but
Well, and also historically, that it used to be Maelstrom.
Yeah, historically.
Which it was like last time that I was at Disney World before this last trip that we went. It was Maelstrom, which is like cult classic Disney, where it's like way outdated and like doesn't really make sense, but everyone is obsessed with it.
Right.
And so I don't really know, like obviously the ride system is the same, and I think like the boat track thing is the same, but I don't know like what is still around from Maelstrom days. But it'd be really cool to see kind of how it's transitioned. Yeah,
it looks cool. I probably won't be a huge fan of it because I wasn't a huge fan of the Frozen movie, really. I mean, that was good, but it wasn't, groundbreaking. But I'm also not 10.
No, and we're Team Anna. I think Elsa's like, she's a bad sister.
Elsa's
like, understand.
Cold never bothered me anyway, but it's going to ruin my whole country.
By freezing town, everyone dies in a blizzard.
Real selfish, Elsa. Thanks a lot. Anyway, there's a lot of Circle Vision 360 movies in the World Showcase. Circle Vision 360, for those of you who don't know, is a theater with screens all around in the 360. Circle. But yeah, so basically it plays a video on all the screens, and you don't sit down. You
can like look around. And see.
It's actually an old technology that dates back to the 70s or 60s even, that they used in Disneyland and Tomorrowland, the original Walt Disney World Tomorrowland. So the technology behind that is more interesting to me than the films, but I mean they're out there. Oh Canada, I think, is one.
Yeah, and the China, Reflections of China, which they're redoing, but I don't know when. I don't know if that's going to be like by the time that we go. That it's supposed to go digital, so it won't have like the seams between the screens or whatever.
And it'll be a newly shot, 360. So that's really cool. I'm excited to. I don't know if it's going to be open. We'll have to look. I haven't even looked.
Yeah, I don't even know.
It might be that they're refurbing it. It might be that it's already open with the new version. I have no idea. But that was one of the D23 things that they announced. American Adventure is...
Yeah. I've never done that.
Everyone says it's good.
I was just like bypass it, and We were watching the Diz Unplugged, and this guy there is from England, and he was saying like how that show makes him feel super patriotic and like love America, even though he's not from here. And so I just think that that's so funny, and I'm a crier like with everything, and even like patriotic stuff. So I know like I'm gonna get in there and it's like super cheesy song, like 80s song.
Proud to be an American.
Not that one.
Oh, not that one.
America.
Proud to be.
Spread your golden wings.
Well, I don't know. Okay, there's an actual American.
It's like a song
it's
about
they
wings.
They made that.
And I think Ben Franklin is in it, like animatronic.
He sings?
No.
Oh, I was picturing Ben Franklin on the microphone just like
America. Spread your golden wings. It's like a rap.
Yeah.
He's got like Snoop
That's how
Dogg
the
is
kids
there
do it.
too.
All right.
America.
He's got his wig on backwards.
What? What?
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. And
all right, so that's it for Epcot.
So we're spending basically 2 days at Epcot.
Yeah,
day and a half.
like the half day at the tail end of Animal Kingdom, and then most of the day the next day. So that will cover all that.
So we have a lot of time to really do a lot of those things. So it's good. And we have fast passes for all the major things that we want to do too. So.
Yeah, and like
Mission Space. We didn't talk about that.
Yes.
Mission Space has a new mission, new CG, new actors. We're gonna catch it.
Gary Sinise is
gone.
But
Sad.
it's the girl from Firefly, which is exciting.
The girl. There's only one.
She's one of them. I don't remember her name.
Gina Torres is her name.
Yes.
And I don't really know anything about her, but people seem to like her.
But she's in Firefly, and that's all that matters.
And I'm totally down for, updated visuals and stuff like that for that ride.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I noticed about a lot of the newer rides, newer things that were made probably like late 90s to mid 2000s. It's always an actor on a video telling you what you're supposed to be doing, and you can tell pretty quickly how dated some of those are.
Yeah.
So it's good that they're able to do that to update it. I don't know if there's not many rides that they've actually recorded updated videos for. I feel like a lot of times they just end up closing them
because it's like the same ride mechanics, except for it's like the same ride mechanics but a new mission, which is good because that's like the worst part of that ride is the like crappy graphics.
Yeah.
And I am like diehard Mission Space fan. Like, I mean, I like shed tears for Horizons, which it replaced, and Kevin could go on for like days about how amazing Horizons is. And like, I agree, I wish we still had Horizons, but we have Mission Space, and it is amazing. Like, I love that ride so much, and sometimes that makes me sick, but it's like well worth it because it is just so exhilarating. And we have a video of last time when we went in December, Kevin going on it and like
just
had no like point of reference for what was gonna happen, and I was like, it's the best ride, and he's like, I don't get it, and I'm like, no, it's so good, and we went on it and he's like screaming.
Navigator, fire rockets for lunar orbit insertion now.
Holy shit! I'll just say this, it is 10 times more extreme. We did the orange obviously than I would expect a Disney ride to be. One other thing, back to Future World, since we're in Future World again.
Welcome back.
Yeah. The Wonders of Life Pavilion, which is being used as an event center, should be open, I hope, for food and wine.
Yeah, for food and wine. I think they have like I don't know where they're doing like the craft beer thing. Like, I know that sometimes it's in
partially
in the Odyssey restaurant.
Yeah, Odyssey, which again is super awesome.
It's usually closed, yeah. And I got to go in there one time, like, because I did the college program and I was a PhotoPass photographer in Epcot, and they had like some special event that I got to shoot. And I was just like taking pictures, but being like, whoa, like, Odyssey, cool. Just it's super so cool nerding out, like, to myself.
I love the 80s futurism in Future World, and it's obviously going to be gone soon, but I want to experience it again. So Wonders of Life came out in '89, I think is when it opened. It had a whole bunch of rides and experiences and shows about life, about health, kind of like Living with the Land did, sort of a bit. and had a ride called Body Wars that was like Star Tours. Basically same sort of ride as Star Tours, but you're going to the human body, Osmosis Jones style. And,
or Magic School Bus style.
Yeah, sure, that too. But basically, that whole pavilion got canned, essentially. I mean, it's still there, but all the rides and everything.
It's like gutted.
Well, they sat empty. They sat there with the rides in there for a long time. But yeah, in 2007, I think is when it closed. And since probably 2007, maybe a little bit later, they've been using it as just a general festival pavilion. So it'll be cool to go in there, take some pictures, and just think, oh man, Body Wars used to be there. I do remember going there when I was a kid. I don't remember everything about that trip. I do remember, and I'd seen a video of someone. It's like you touch a hot thing and a cold thing at the same time, and your body's supposed to be like super confused.
Were you?
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird.
That was before my time. Like, first time I went to Disney was in 2007. And, I don't know, did you say it was still there? I just don't remember.
2007 is when it closed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you probably didn't go. So, yeah, it'll be fun to go to that. Anyway, enough of Epcot.
Yeah, that's it for Epcot. So, moving on to the next day.
Years later,
Do some karate. America, spread your golden wings. Like a rap.
Yeah.
It's got like Snoop
That's how
Dogg
the
is
kids
there
do it,
too.
all right?
America.
He's got his wig
Oh
on
my
backwards.
What?